What's up, Squadron 7? Welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about Episode 7 of Clone Wars, Dangerous Debt.
Jedi didn't even capture Zero. The distraction of the ship helped him get away.
I don't think that's the fault of the Jedi, though. Now, obviously, this is more of a casual sit-down fireside chat conversation going on. I'm feeling a little bit isolated. This is definitely one of the strangest times I've been in this quarantine pandemic crisis. So I just reacted to Episode 7, Dangerous Debt. Another great episode, obviously. We keep on following Ahsoka through this turbulent time when she's trying to figure things out, and she's trying to kind of come to terms with how the world is different from how she envisioned it when she was with the Jedi Order. And it's interesting, her interactions with Rafa and Trace, because they're kind of like ground zero for her sort of experience with people who view the Jedi Order in such a, I wouldn't say villainous way, but in an antagonizing way, because they were obviously, they were responsible for their parents' death. And I think as they were describing the Jedi responsible for making the decisions that they made that led to their parents' death, dark robes, light green skin, I obviously thought it was Luminara.
Dark robes contrasting against her light green skin, penetrating
green skin.
eyes. She looked at me, and you know what she said?
Is that Luminara? It does shed some light on some of the things that the Jedi do. Collateral damage, obviously, when they're a peacekeeping force, but it's kind of multiplied exponentially when there's a war. And Ahsoka is trying to reconcile with this viewpoint of the Jedi. I know she has her preconceived notions coming out of the Jedi Order and feeling untrusted and feeling betrayed by her closest peers when they thought she was guilty. I need these chicks to back off of Snips a little bit. I think Ahsoka can easily break out of this. One of the things that I keep on wanting to see in this season, as we see more of Ahsoka, is just her display of skills and talent. And obviously she doesn't have her dual lightsabers, so things are going to be a little bit different in terms of how she shows her badassery. But I am appreciative of it. I'm appreciative of the fact that she can, fight her way out of anything without her lightsabers. Her fight scenes in these episodes in particularly are really, really well done.
Hey!
Come on, Snips. Do something. I know she's like trying to keep a low profile and not trying to reveal herself, but I just keep wanting her to just like take action.
Gonna get one shot at this.
It only takes one. Is that Hondo? It looked like Hondo. Oh my gosh, it sounds like him. I'm like waiting for her to just like turn around and be like, all right, let's just take care of these fools right now. You're gonna have to show you're a Jedi now.
Trace, it's too late. I'll take my chances.
Just do it. There you go.
We'll be back for you! Let's get out of here.
Sure.
She won't make it. We can't just leave her.
Womp.
Wait.
And it shows a side of her that is raw, that is unrefined, so to speak. But her fighting proves that, she's more than a Jedi. And it shows in her skills outside of being a Jedi. Here we go. Let's go. This is about like 90% of Ahsoka's badassery, because right now I feel like she's very naked without her dual lightsabers. Yo, I can't wait for the live action. We also saw some Mandalorians. It could have been Death Watch. They did mention that they recognized Ahsoka from Karlak. So it could be Death Watch. We'll see where that plays out and if that has any bearing on revealing any kind of narrative that we're seeing in The Mandalorian, because we may yet still see some storytelling elements in Clone Wars that directly references anything that may happen in The Mandalorian or maybe referenced in The Mandalorian, like The Purge. I'm just waiting for the moment she gets her lightsabers back. That's gonna be an epic moment. Oh look, a Mandalorian.
What do you think?
I'm not sure. It could be the Jedi I met on Karlak, but if it is her, what is she doing here?
Death Watch? And of course, as I'm sitting here watching the episode, I can't help but just be anxious, waiting for Ahsoka to get her lightsabers back. What is the moment in this season where she has a call to action that's so dire and so important that causes her to pick up her lightsabers again and at least become who we know her to be, which is Fulcrum, which is Ahsoka with the dual lightsabers, a protector of peace, and of course an arbiter of justice and the resistance. And right now she's kind of like a lost child that's trying to find her place in the world. But obviously we do know from the trailer that she has a confrontation with Maul, and she has her dual lightsabers again. And it's going to be interesting to see. We only have like 5 episodes left, and it's going to be interesting to see how long it's going to take for them to get to that moment where she's facing off with Maul. And I'm interested to see where it goes, what the next episode is. Maybe we'll see more of the Death Watch. But of course, another great episode gone. We're seeing a lot more of Ahsoka this time around, getting to know her life outside of the Jedi Order. And we are getting more and more action, more and more of her fighting and using her powers outside of being a Jedi. And it's kind of mirroring Obi-Wan Kenobi's experiences when he was on Tatooine, if you read the Obi-Wan Kenobi comics. But in any case, on to the next episode. See, this is like the blessing and the curse. The blessing of a week-to-week show is that you have something to look forward to every week. And the curse of having a week-to-week show is that you can't binge it and you can't watch all the way through and find out what happens all in one sitting. And we just gotta wait here. But in any case, yeah, that's my video on episode 7, Dangerous Debt. If you like this video, leave a like. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, join the Squadron 7. I'm also on TikTok. I do some short form content as well for Star Wars. You can find me at _element7_. And it's more or less just easily digestible videos. And if, of course, if you're a fan of the sequel trilogies like I am, then you'll find a lot of videos that line up with your views. But in any case, that's my time. May the Force be with you.